All right, let's dive in. Today, we're unpacking a really big shift happening in the world of artificial intelligence. And it's not just about cool new tech, it's about who gets to write the rules for our future, for everyone's future.
I mean, that's the real question, isn't it? As AI literally changes everything around us, who's in the driver's seat? For a long time, that conversation has been led by just a handful of players. But what if the next chapter, the next big idea, came from a completely different part of the world?
Well, you might want to circle February 2026 on your calendar, because that's when a whole new vision for AI is set to be revealed. And it's coming from the global south, a region that's quickly becoming a new center of gravity in the tech world. And this vision has a name, the India AI Impact Summit. But listen, don't just write this off as another tech conference. It's way more than that. What's actually being built here is a brand new blueprint for how the entire world can work together on AI. And you really can't overstate how big of a deal this is. This is the first ever global AI summit hosted in the global south. Right from the get-go, the goal is different. It's not just about tech for tech's sake. It's about making sure it all comes back to one core principle: shaping AI for humanity. And this isn't some small, quiet meeting. We are talking about a massive global push, with over 100 countries already getting involved to help shape this thing. It just goes to show you how much of an appetite there is for a new, more inclusive conversation about our AI future. So, how exactly is India planning to structure this massive global discussion? Well, they've come up with a really unique blueprint. It actually draws on some cultural concepts to make the plan super clear and actionable. It's called the 3 Sutras and 7 Chakras.
Okay, so let's break that down. First up, sutra. In this context, a sutra is basically a foundational pillar. It's a core guiding principle that holds the entire structure up. You can think of it as the why, the fundamental reason behind this whole initiative. And there are 3 of them, and they're pretty straightforward: people, planet, and progress. The key here is that every single action, every policy, every new innovation that comes out of this has to align with these values. It has to benefit society, protect our environment, and make sure the growth is shared by everyone.
So, if the sutras are the why, the chakras are the how. These are 7 specialized working groups, and each one is tasked with turning those big ideas, those principles, into actual, concrete action. And when you look at them all together, you really see just how comprehensive this plan is. I mean, it covers everything, from getting the workforce ready for the future, to making sure AI is safe and trustworthy, all the way to democratizing access to these powerful resources. It's truly a 360-degree look at what a healthy AI ecosystem needs.
Okay, a great plan on paper is one thing, but what does it actually look like in the real world? Let's zoom in a bit and see how this blueprint is already delivering results on the ground. We're going to focus on one key area: inclusion for social empowerment.
Yeah, this is where the rubber really meets the road. You've got initiatives like BHS, which is just shattering language barriers, making digital tools accessible to millions in their own native languages. And then there are tools like Kisan e-Mitra, which literally put the power of AI right into the hands of farmers.
And the impact? It's honestly staggering. That one chatbot for farmers has already handled over 9.5 million questions. So this isn't some theoretical idea anymore. This is real, tangible help being delivered on a massive scale.
So these amazing projects aren't happening in a vacuum. They're part of a much bigger story of just explosive growth. Let's take a quick look at the incredible momentum building up across India's entire AI ecosystem. First off, the people. India is leading the entire world, in acquiring AI talent with a jaw-dropping 33% annual growth rate. This is the brainpower that's going to fuel that next wave of innovation.
And then you have the innovators. We're talking about an ecosystem of roughly 180,000 startups. But here's the wild number. In 2024, almost 90% of new startups are using AI. It's not an add-on anymore, it's totally foundational.
And all of this hard work is getting noticed on the world stage. Just look at this chart. In just one decade, India has skyrocketed up the Global Innovation Index, jumping from a rank of 81 all the way up to 38. That is a direct result of a national focus on tech and development.
So, what does all of this actually mean for the rest of us, for the world? Well, this isn't just about India's own progress. This is about putting forward a whole new model for how everyone can collaborate on AI.
And that brings us right to the core philosophy of this whole summit.
It's perfectly captured in this one phrase, a transition from dialogue to delivery. The goal is to stop just talking and to start doing, to move beyond endless debates and get to tangible results.
And by creating this structured, development-focused plan, the summit is essentially building a pathway that other countries can follow. It's a replicable, scalable framework for building AI ecosystems that aren't just innovative, but are also inclusive and sustainable for the long haul.
Which leaves us with this final, really powerful question to think about. For the first time, we're seeing a comprehensive, action-oriented blueprint for AI emerge from the global south. And its success, well, it could redefine not just the future of technology, but maybe even the future of global progress itself.